Have you ever felt like your life is too small compared to others? Maybe you looked at someone's wealth, their success, or their comfort and thought, why can't I have that life? Why is my life so difficult? But what we forget is this: every person carries their own struggles, their own pain hidden behind success. The truth is, comparison steals your peace. It blinds you from seeing the value of what you already have. And often, we spend our whole lives wishing to be someone else without realizing that we are already enough just as we are. Today's story will open your eyes and remind you of one timeless lesson: never compare yourself to anyone. A long time ago, in a quiet village near the mountains, there lived a simple stonecutter. Every day he worked hard under the hot sun, breaking heavy rocks into smaller pieces. He earned just enough to buy food and live a humble life. The stonecutter was hard-working, but in his heart, he often felt unhappy. When he saw others living in comfort, he thought, why is my life so difficult? Why can't I be someone greater? That night, he looked at the sky and prayed to God, "Dear God, give me a better life, so I don't have to suffer like this anymore." With those words, he slowly closed his eyes, and in his dream, something strange began to happen. In his dream, the stonecutter suddenly found himself dressed in fine clothes. He was no longer standing on the mountain with his hammer and chisel. Now, he sat inside a grand carriage, pulled by strong horses. Servants walked beside him. His heart was full of joy. "This is the life I always wished for," he thought. No more sweat, no more heavy stones, no more hunger. Everywhere he went, people bowed to him with respect. For the first time, he felt powerful and important. But as the carriage moved under the open sky, he noticed something. The heat of the sun burned his skin. Sweat rolled down his face, and the air felt heavy and hot. Slowly his smile began to fade. "Even as a rich man, I cannot escape the sun. The sun is far stronger than me." So he prayed again to God, "Dear God, make me the sun. Then I will truly be the most powerful." The next moment, his dream changed. The stonecutter was no longer a man. He had become the bright and burning sun high above the sky. Fields turned golden, rivers sparkled, and flowers opened their petals. He felt powerful, shining over everything below. "Now I am greater than all," he said with pride. But soon, a cloud moved across the sky. It covered his light and cooled the earth below. No matter how bright he shone, the cloud stopped him. He felt weak for the first time. "The cloud is stronger than me," he thought. So he prayed, "Dear God, make me the cloud. Then I will be the most powerful." The stonecutter's dream changed again. He was no longer the sun. Now, he had become a cloud, floating gently in the sky. Everything seemed perfect. Rain fell softly on the fields. Rivers sparkled. He felt powerful, watching the world below obey him. But soon, a strong wind began to blow. It carried him far across the sky, over mountains and valleys, faster than he could move on his own. The cloud realized that no matter how strong it was, the wind controlled its path. He felt there was something even stronger than him. So he prayed, "Dear God, let me become the wind. Then I will be free and the most powerful." The stonecutter's dream shifted once more. He was no longer a cloud. Now, he had become the wind. "No one is stronger than me," he thought with pride. But soon, he reached a great tall mountain. No matter how fiercely he blew, the mountain stood unmoved. Rock stayed solid, and the peak touched the sky, unshaken. The wind realized that even his power had limits. "The mountain is stronger than me," he thought in wonder. So he prayed again, "Dear God, let me become the mountain. Then I will be the most powerful of all." The stonecutter became the mighty mountain, standing tall and unshakable. For a while he felt proud and powerful, thinking nothing could be stronger than him. But, as always, his happiness did not last long. He suddenly felt a sharp pain cutting into his side. It was as if someone was striking him, breaking him apart. He screamed in pain and prayed, "Dear God, let me become that person, the one who has the power to break this mountain." He waited for a change, but nothing happened. So he struggled with all his strength, pushing and straining, trying to become something greater. But this time, no matter how hard he tried, he could not change. He kept pushing forward in his dream, but fear and pain woke him up. He opened his eyes and saw himself in the mirror. And then, he understood the truth. In my dream, I could not become what I wanted, because in reality, I am already who I need to be. From that day, the stonecutter returned to his simple life. But now, he worked with peace in his heart and a smile on his face. He knew that true happiness comes from valuing yourself and your own effort, not by becoming someone else.